So I remember when I was five, being five, like it's kind of weird. You get up one day, it's like you wasn't alive, and then one day you wake up, and it's like one big dream, one like lucid dream that you can't even explain, and it's hard to explain it. But I felt as um, it's very hard to describe this. It was like wasn't I didn't exist, and I I woke up and I was 5 years old. It's I know it's crazy and it sounds insane, but so what happened to one, two, and three, four, and five? What happened to all those years? I feel like I didn't have recollection, but at the same time, I had recollection of before I was born. I remember at a young age, I had certain memories, I had certain dreams, I saw certain things, but I wasn't even sure what it was or what it is, and I shrugged it off. But then I woke up and I saw flashing lights. I heard music. I gravitated to pop culture. Started listening to Chris Brown, loving his music, romance. I always had this thing of romance and being romantic and loving women, like this thing for women. And at a very young age, and I wanted to be just like Chris Brown and Chris Brown, something else. But for a very long time, I looked up to him as an idol. Not anymore, because he's a part of the dark side. Uh, but don't get me wrong, I do love his music. Like I do love his love songs and stuff like that. But back to back to I saw things that and before entering, and like the trip to just come here is very difficult. Like just to be born and just to be in this dimension or in this frequency is not easy. And what I'm what's trying to come through, like I keep hearing and I keep feeling time stopper, and I know it sounds like I don't know how to describe it. It sounds like I'm crazy or I'm losing it. I think people will have to experience this for themselves. I think people will have to see this for themselves and understand. Like, and then one day I woke up and I asked myself, what am I doing here? Like, I was very young, at a very young age, and I asked myself, what am I doing here? Like, there was moments where it hit me, and then I went to sleep. It's like moments when you're waking up and you ask yourself these questions, but then there's so much going on that you fall back, and then those questions disappear, evaporates out of your mind, and then you get older, and then you wake up again, but then you go back to sleep, and you wake up again, and then you go back to sleep. But it comes to a point where it's something in you, inanimate, so strong, so powerful that it's pushing you to wake up. It's pushing you to discover, to seek, to know, to realize, to come to understanding. And um, yeah, yeah, I feel like I gotten far, like with the vegetarian diet and like giving up meat, taking ayahuasca, taking all these medicines. But at the same time, I feel like I can go higher. I feel like I can do more. I feel like I want to do more. I feel like I want more access to my DNA. I want more access to my memory bank. I want to remember more. Like I want to remember all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. so I could sit down with myself, my higher self, and we could talk and we could laugh about it. Like, look how far I've come. Look at all the things I've done. But I made amends. I want to reach a point where, and I think we all eventually reach that point where we return back to the soul state, where you're so pure, when you're so light, when you're so clean that you can decide. You're not forced anymore. You can decide if you want to come or not. You'll be so powerful that there will be no being that will be able to tell you how to be, how to live, how to go, what to do. You won't be subjugated to anything. Your path is your own. And that's what I want. I want to be able to, if I want to reincarnate, I can choose to. If I don't want to, I can choose not to. I want that level of state. I want that ability to feel free when I once was. I remember feeling free. And I remember before I came to this planet, and then I woke up and all I saw was flashing lights, craziness, nonsense, and things were crazy, and I didn't understand it. And it's weird, all the pain, everything that comes with it, being here. I never asked for any of this. Even part of you knew before you came what was going to happen. You knew. There's just outcomes and circumstances and changing what's you can change, you can alter your path, you can alter how things are going to plan out if you make certain decisions and if you make the right choices. It all depends on you.